The Lagos State government is set to partner with the World Bank on the smooth implementation of its physical development plans. Commissioner for Physical Planning and Urban Development, Oluyinka Olumide, said this meeting with the World Bank representative held in the conference room of the ministry, noting that the Lagos State was desirous of collaborating with experienced organizations to deepen the implementation of development plans and address critical challenges in the built environment. Olumide highlighted areas where the World Bank would aid the effective implementation of plans to include manpower development, gathering, equipment and digitization of archives to accelerate data collection, reduce technical friction in data analysis, and ultimately enhance operational efficiency. The Permanent Secretary, Office of Physical Planning, Oluwole Shotire, said that all hands must be on deck to facilitate the implementation of physical development plans to address challenges of urbanization, such as the continued influx of people into Lagos. Speaking at the World Bank, Miva Tonin agreed that the ministry needed to collaborate with other agencies, especially the Lands Bureau, for effective delivery of statutory responsibilities. The Lagos State government has reiterated its commitment to combating irregular migration and human trafficking. Commissioner for Women Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, Bolaji Dada, made it known while speaking at the sensitization program held recently at the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, LCCI, for detainees and victims of human trafficking and migration. That highlighted the devastating effect of irregular migration and human trafficking, particularly on vulnerable groups such as women and children. Action find themselves in exploitative situations. Dada stated that the organization is committed to raising awareness, strengthening policies, and collaborating with stakeholders to create economic opportunities for people, stressing the need to educate others on the dangers of irregular migration and human trafficking while advocating for women's rights and empowerment. The Lagos State government has issued a clarion call to media practitioners, urging them to provide more comprehensive coverage of its activities. The call was made at the breakfast chat with the media, organized by the Office of Political, Legislative and Civic Engagement. The Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Obafemi Hamzat, said the state is turning out policies, programs, and initiatives that would be beneficial to the residents of Lagos State, and thus there is a need for increased media attention about such programs, which is intended to shape a positive discourse among Lagosians. Hamzat lamented that discussions often deviated from critical matters, emphasizing the need to focus on developmental issues to move the state forward. Revealing the ongoing infrastructure efforts, Hamzat said Lagos currently has 198 ongoing road projects on the way that span all local government areas, including major roads that are considered access to roads of critical economic hubs. The Deputy Governor noted that the cost of constructing the roads has significantly increased due to the ongoing economic challenges in the country. The federal government has conducted the promotion of 331 senior civil servants in the federal civil service. The 331 new directors are among the 697 candidates who sat for the oral interview on Monday, November 4, 2024. The Federal Civil Service Commission put out a notice for the year 2024 promotion evaluating process for senior civil servants on grade level 14, 15, and 16. The commission invited those who were shortlisted after the written test for oral interview, while an additional list was released on October 24, 2024. The list of those who passed the final promotion was unveiled in the final memo signed by the chairman of the Federal Commission, Tunji Olaupa. It is revealed that only 331 of 697 who were shortlisted for the oral interview were promoted. The federal government has reaffirmed its commitment to strengthening healthcare delivery and safeguarding the most vulnerable citizens. The commitment was reaffirmed by the Coordinating Minister of Health and Social Welfare, Professor Mohammed Pate, at the ongoing ceremony of the 65th National Council on Health held in Maiduguri, Borno State, stating that its comprehensive health sector evaluation plan was aimed to improve population health outcome while also providing financial protection for those at risk. He highlighted the administration focus on revitalizing the health sector and fostering collaboration between federal and state governments to achieve universal health coverage, adding that more than 8,000 primary healthcare centers in Nigeria has benefited from the 46 billion naira the Basic Healthcare Provision Fund. Page highlighted key achievements under the National Health Renewal Investment Initiative as underscoring the federal government's dedication to meeting citizens' need and promoting transparency in health governance. And now to foreign news. At least 120 people have been killed in Israel's attack on Gaza in 2 days. Palestinian health official said as Israel intensified its bombardment across the state territory, 7 people were killed when a residential home was hit overnight in the Zotan suburb of Gaza City, while the other deaths were recorded in central and southern Gaza. Israeli forces also deepened their ground offensive and bombardment of northern Gaza, where one of the last partially operating hospitals was hit, wounding several workers. Sam Abu Safi, director of the Kamal Adwan Hospital, said in a statement that Israeli forces directly targeted the entrance of the emergency and reception several times, as well as the hospital courtyard, electrical generators, and hospital gate. And now to sport. Andy Murray will coach his long-term forward rival Novak Djokovic at the Australian Open in 2027. Britain's 3-time Grand Slam champion Murray retired from tennis in August after a 19-year career. Former world number 1 Murray said he was looking forward to spend time to the same side of the net as Djokovic was for a change. The pair will work together in the off-season and the build-up to the Australian Open, which takes place between 26th January. This will be Murray's first coaching role since retiring from playing. Djokovic, a 24-time Grand Slam champion, has won the Australian Open record 10 times and beat Murray in 4 finals in Melbourne. Now, just before we go, your video is not a strong forum. Please keep your valuables off the site of screens. You can follow us on like all our various social media platforms. X at Traffic Radio 961. Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 961 FM. Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961. You can subscribe and watch the news and program live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also subscribe and visit our website at www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration helped over 1,000 indigent residents benefited from the state's mega empowerment program and sparks, which include grinding machines, air dryer, sewing machines, and Android phones? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. For contact with the newsroom, please send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. The NC News broadcast compiled by Mochi Ololade. I am Dayo Anthony. Many thanks for listening.